Welcome to another session of the School of Thought Lunch and Learn. Happy Friday. Time is moving so quick. Friday just like jumped after Monday. I am so happy you able to join me today on the School of Thought, and we are going to finish our conversation we started about boundaries. This week, I kind of want to focus on the reason why some people don't like to put boundaries. You know what we talked about last week, that you are not allowing boundaries in your life. You become liquids. That's mean you change to whatever form that somebody is needing. So that's mean you are fulfilling someone else's thirst. And then when they finish drinking your glass of water, then they throw you away because now they're no longer thirsty. So we're going to talk about the reason why. Now understand, there's a part of our brain that self-esteem come from. It's a place called insula, which is come from the front. I don't have my brain with you. The front part of your brain. So I'm not specifically just talking about people with low self-esteem. It's not per se just low, because some people can say, well, I don't have no low self-esteem. Actually, what that come from, it come from whatever statement or judgment or treatment that you receive, whether it's from childhood, your past, your experience. That judgment, it's like putting a judgment on your home. That judgment is staying in your mind and in your memory, in your unconsciousness. And so it affect your behavior. It affect the things that you do. So you don't want any boundaries, because I'll do whatever it takes for you to be happy so I can be happy. So we attach our happiness based on someone else's satisfaction. So that judgment, whatever it is that happened to you as a child, that plays a part in the brain that release that signal that you don't want to feel that pain again. You don't want to feel abandoned. You don't want to feel like you're not loved. So I'll do whatever it takes. Tell me that you love me. Tell me that you want me. Tell me that you want to be with me. Whatever it takes, I'll be whatever you want me to be, because you don't want to go back to that experience. You don't want to go back into that pain. Now, it doesn't matter whether you don't have any money. There's rich people, people well off, that still have that same issue. So it doesn't matter about, oh no, I have all of that. I don't have no low self-esteem because, I have this, I have that. No, no, no. It's not per se low, but it's what I call an unconscious or unattended esteem. So if you're not attending that branch of esteem, that have a tendency of releasing a signal, releasing a message that cause a behavior, that will cause a choice, that will cause you not to build that boundary, because no, I don't want, because I want everything that could come in. I'll be whatever you want me to be. So you don't want that boundary because you remember the pain, you remember the experience, and you don't want to experience it anymore. Now, it could be way from childhood. Now, if you're not attending to that esteem, it will have an effect on you. So it's not per se low self-esteem, it's an unattended esteem, because you're not attending to your esteem self, right? So because you're not attending to it, it actually picked up a message from your past, from your experience, from something that somebody said, that sting right at the left southwest corner of your brain, on a particular branch of the brain, which is that insula, where the chemicals of your self-esteem is, and it releases something. So it matters what the person says about you. It matters what the person feel about you, and you don't want to feel that anymore. So I'm bringing all the gates down. I'm bringing every barrier down so you could come in, and you don't know what you're doing. You are exposing yourself to more pain. You are exposing yourself to more rejection. And then not only you exposing yourself, you devaluing yourself. So your value is going down, it's going down, and it's going down. Because why? because you don't have any barriers, because you don't understand it is the self made or self gate or security for life. It is your security for you to develop, for you to grow. So it's not low self esteem, it's an unattended esteem. And sometimes it could come very subtle, very small, and then affect a big behavior and a big choice in your life. So you have to go back in and say, okay, I need to go address whatever that is. I need to find out what happened in my childhood, what happened in my last marriage, my last relationship, what happened, what was said, that this judgment has become permanent, that it will cause me not to build a barrier for myself and cause my esteem to just be out of control, and my behavior and my choices to be out of control. So, thank you for joining me for another session of the School of Thought. It is Friday, and I want you to have a great weekend. Don't forget to connect with me and subscribe to my YouTube. All right, School of Thought, YouTube. Okay, School of Thought with Dr. Hannah Josray. And do not forget to share. Share with your friends, family. And if you want to book a session, coaching@josray.com. If you have any question about relationship, about self-esteem, about boundaries, all right, coaching@josray.com. Don't forget to email me. All righty. You have yourself a great weekend, and thank you for joining me. See you next week. Be safe.